It was the winter of 2014 in rural Pennsylvania, and snow had been falling for hours. Jenna Miller, 29, was driving home from her late shift at a small roadside diner. The roads were almost empty, covered in a thick layer of snow, and the only sound was the steady hum of her car heater. She called her sister at 11:42 p.m., laughing about the bad weather and saying she was almost home. That was the last time anyone heard her voice. Around 11:56 p.m., a truck driver passed her silver Honda Civic parked on the shoulder of Route 76. The hazard lights were blinking in the darkness, and beside the driver's side door stood a figure. At first glance, it looked like a man helping her, but the driver noticed something that froze him in place. The figure was far too tall, its shoulders unnaturally broad, and it stood completely still despite the icy wind. He didn't stop. He just kept driving. By morning, police arrived to find Jenna's car still there. The driver's door was open, the keys in the ignition, her purse on the seat, and her phone lying in the snow a few feet away. Two sets of footprints trailed away from the car, one set human, belonging to Jenna. The other, bare feet, each print far larger than any human's, the steps spaced unnaturally far apart, and pressed deep into the snow as if something enormously heavy had walked there. The tracks led about 30 feet into the woods, and then stopped abruptly, as if whatever made them had simply vanished into thin air. A week later, an old farmer came forward, claimed hunters had told stories for decades about a thing they called the Pale Man that appeared along Route 76 during snowstorms. It didn't move like a person, and its face was wrong, just smooth, stretched white skin with no eyes and no mouth. When you see it, he said, you don't run. You can't. Your body just obeys it. Police also recovered a final recording from Jenna's phone, an accidental voicemail to her sister at 11:58 p.m. The audio was full of static, but in the background you could hear her quick breathing and the crunch of her boots in the snow. Then came a second set of footsteps, slow, deliberate. After that, everything went silent. And then, in a deep, unnatural tone, a voice whispered one word that chilled everyone who heard it. Found. Jenna Miller was never seen again.